Alrighty guys, this is Andrew, and yeah, I'm sorry I'm late guys, sorry I'm late on the wInbox series. They're supposed to come out on Wednesdays. It's a mailbox series that I do for those who don't know what I'm talking about. But of course, me being me, I just can't get these out in time. So yeah, hopefully by next week I get better with releasing these on time. But anyways, for those who are still here after that long little intro, this past week, man, I mean, I feel like it's been reasonably interesting for Overwatch. There's been a fair amount of, new news for Overwatch and stuff like that, which I will get into shortly, but I feel like this is the lull or calm before the storm, you know what I mean? Like, BlizzCon is right on the corner. November 4th, pretty much next week. I mean, yeah, everyone's kind of expecting that there's going to be some huge news regarding Sombra. You know, as much as I want to agree and be like, oh yeah, Blizzard's totally going to release or announce Sombra, like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's been an emotional roller coaster for me with this whole Sombra ARG stuff. So I really hope something good happens at BlizzCon. Hopefully they release something substantial regarding Sombra, if not Sombra herself. But anyways, let's talk about what's going on in Overwatch specifically right now in the past week. Wow, that doesn't even make any sense. Season 3, that is the talk of the town, guys. Right now it's on the PTR, expected to go live on December 1st. So that means that Season 2 will be ending on the 24th. We'll have a week break between the competitive seasons, which is fantastic in my opinion. If you guys don't remember the friggin' horrors of quick play for 3 weeks, I don't know. I'm sorry if I triggered all the quick play only players out there, but for me, someone who likes the competitive setting, or at least, the one hero limit, yeah, it was awful, man. If being forced to play quick play for 3 to 4 weeks, was it 3 or 4 weeks? I can't remember. For, that break between Season 1 and Season 2 was pretty bad. So I'm pretty happy that Blizzard listened to the communities, both quick play and competitive, because I'm pretty sure those two sides are pretty sick of playing with each other, being forced to play with each other. And now we only have a week break, so not too bad, man, not too shabby. That being said, though, November 24th is when Season 2 ends, so mark it in your calendar, boys. I hit Diamond. I'm going to try to go for Masters, but, me being me, solo queue me, probably will be pretty difficult to get up there. But we'll have to see. I'm not going to count it out. They're also doing changes to the placement matches. There is a pretty long post, so I'll go ahead and link it down in the description for you guys to read it if you haven't already. But TLDR is basically, we want to make it more fair, so we're going to rank people a little bit lower than what they would have gotten from Season 2. But you're also going to, at least for a little bit, your wins will have a little more oomph, a little more skill ranking gains than usual. Then it'll balance out after you kind of play enough matches and you calibrate your skill to where you're actually supposed to place. They're also going to take into account the previous seasons. So Season 1, Season 2, that was sort of like a fresh start type thing. Now with Season 3, they're going to take into consideration your placements from Season 1 and Season 2 and kind of fit you in more appropriately rather than this, start from scratch type approach. I don't know if this is going to be good. I mean, some people may complain and say Season 1, Season 2 were flukes and they, were supposed to place a lot higher than what the game said. I find that questionable sometimes. Sometimes, people, man, like, no hate, bro, but maybe you belong in your rank. We'll have to see. I mean, it's not until December 1st, so we got a lot of time to kind of mull and mope about it. So that'll be good. Also in the news, guys, is Sombra's French voice actress revealed? What? Yeah, if you guys don't know, you can actually select different languages for the characters to speak in, and typically these different variations in languages for the characters have different voice actors and actresses, right? So the French voice actress for Sombra is apparently, and I'm gonna butcher the shit out of this here, Emmanuelle Riviere, I think. Oh my god. Yeah, if I offended French people worldwide, do apologize. Candy, how is your pronunciation skills so terrible? Yeah. All right. Now with that Alvar system, this is interesting because, it doesn't really confirm anything, but some interesting things regarding this. First and foremost, I'm looking at the cached version of this webpage. If you look at the live version, that listing is gone. It is gone. So that tells me two things. Or it could be one of two things, right? One, there was like an NDA goof and, they accidentally put out the credits prematurely for Sombra for the French version. Or B, it was a troll, and I'm just completely getting trolled here. For some reason, I don't think it's a troll though. Like, just thinking about it, like it just seems so obscure that someone would put this in. I don't know. Maybe I'm being trolled here. Maybe I'm being completely and utterly destroyed and led on here. But yeah, it's interesting. Some people are saying, "Oh, this means that Sombra's a hero confirmed," and other people are saying, "Well, not really, because if you think about it, Athena." You know, she's obviously got voice lines, but she's not a playable hero yet, in parentheses, I guess, right? And she's an announcer, so I guess if Sombra turned out not to be a hero, I'll be pretty pissed. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'll be pretty upset. But anyways, that's kind of it for this week. If there's more stuff, I'll cover it in another video. But for now, let's move on to the questions that you guys asked me last week and 2 weeks ago. You guys asked me a bunch of questions 2 weeks ago, so I'll be kind of recycling, going through those old questions again. If you guys got more questions, though, feel free to ask me down in the comment section below. But the very first question is from Quentin Sajan. He asks, "Do you like Christmas?" And my answer is, of course. Who does? Actually, you know what? I shouldn't say who doesn't, because I actually know a couple of people who do not like Christmas. But I personally love Christmas. Heck, that's a season when you have days off from school or work, depending on where you're at. You get presents, you get to buy stuff without feeling too bad about it. You know? Oh man, I love Christmas, man. Especially these days with game developers, you know, adding in seasonal holiday events. Like the Halloween one with Overwatch. That one's great. Like, I just love stuff like that. But anyways, next question is from Zad3, or Zaid in Leet speak. How tall are you and what's your favorite meal? I am 5'8", maybe a little taller with the hair. And favorite meal, that's an easy one. I love anything with noodles, pasta, that kind of thing. So Italian, Chinese. You know, most Asian cuisine has noodles. So if you guys ever want to take me out to a dinner date, you know, take me out to somewhere with noodles. That's the way to my heart. But anyways, next question is from Francisco Oradane. I do apologize if I mispronounced that. When do you think Overwatch is going to die out? And if so, what other games would you play? Well, first and foremost, I don't see Overwatch dying out. You know, it's one of those games where the developers can just keep adding new heroes, new maps, new mechanics, and it'll just continually evolve. You know, and that plus is Blizzard. Like, Blizzard's gigantic. They've made a killing off this game already. They have the funds to keep this game going, and they have this die-hard fan base. I'd imagine it to live out as long as a game like League of Legends or Dota would, right? I mean, those games have been around. I think Dota's been around for more than 10 years at this point, if you want to count back to the original Warcraft mod. But it's not one of those games where, you know, they have a new one every year. You know, I have a feeling that Blizzard's going to be backing this for a while. They're in it for the long haul. That and the graphics are pretty cartoony. So even if they want to update the graphics one day, like, I don't think it's going to be for a while, because you can get away with, you know, less quote-unquote realistic graphics just because that's the kind of look Overwatch is going for. So I don't see Overwatch dying out for a while. That being said, though, you know, as far as other games I would like to play, Battlefield 1, I recently got it, really enjoyed that. I might try Titanfall 2, but we're going to see how the reviews come out from that game, because Titanfall 1 just kind of tanked, even though I never played Titanfall 1, the first one. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for questions today. I know you guys got tons of more questions from last week's, but I'm just trying to catch up on these. Don't you worry, guys, I'll get to the more up-to-date ones eventually. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, would really help me out. And until next time, I'll see you around.